Every morning for a kid named Ryan starts exactly the same way, with a jarring alarm clock demanding he get out of bed. From there, his day becomes a marathon of obligations. He has to sit still in a classroom, stay quiet while the teacher speaks, and finish his homework before he can even think about playing. To Ryan, this endless list of instructions feels like an exhausting trap. It feels as if the adult world engineered this massive, invisible web of restrictions for the sole purpose of ruining his fun. Frustrated, he makes a wish that countless kids and adults have made at least once. He wishes for a world where every single societal rule and obligation vanishes instantly. Suddenly, he finds himself dropped into a bizarre new reality. He's back at school, but his classmates are screaming, laughing, and running around the room without a care in the world. This immediate release from expectations feels like a sudden burst of joyous liberation. But by stripping away those daily frustrations, Ryan has also deleted the invisible guardrails that keep his entire world from falling apart. Ryan quickly discovers that his teacher, Miss Annie, isn't showing up to class. In a world with zero obligations, she simply didn't feel like working today, so she went home. He takes full advantage of the power vacuum. He and his friends yell as loudly as they want, tear through the hallways, and eventually just walk out the front doors to ditch the rest of the school day altogether. When he gets back to his house, he realizes this total freedom applies to everyone. His mother has abandoned her caregiving duties, meaning no cooking, no cleaning, and no nagging about chores. Ryan embraces this newfound liberty, parking himself in front of the television to gorge on chocolates while the unwashed dishes pile up and trash begins to scatter across the living room floor. The mess creeping into his home is easy to ignore right now, but it's the first critical symptom of a much larger systemic collapse. When individual obligations are discarded for immediate personal comfort, the foundational support system of daily life immediately begins to rot. Looking for more fun, Ryan grabs his new bicycle and heads out into the neighborhood, only to find that the domestic rot has spilled out into the streets. This diagram illustrates the networks keeping a city functional. Basic civic rules directly feed into the operations of sanitation workers, teachers, and emergency responders. Without a mandate forcing people to do the difficult labor of managing waste or fighting fires, these municipal systems fracture. Trash piles up on the sidewalks, and unattended fires burn freely in the streets because no one is obligated to stop them. The collapse becomes deeply personal. Another kid named Derek spots Ryan's brand new bicycle, walks right up, and forcibly rips it out of his hands. When Ryan protests, Derek uses the exact same logic Ryan used to eat candy for dinner. There are no rules, which means Derek can have whatever he wants. The neighborhood has reverted to a brutal state where might makes right. In the absence of rules, individuals are left entirely vulnerable to those with more physical power. Granting total, unrestrained freedom to every single person simultaneously results in the absolute loss of personal security and property. Then, Ryan snaps abruptly back to reality, immediately grounded by the familiar, authoritative voices of his teacher and mother. He feels a profound sense of relief discovering that the strict rules, and even his annoying chores, are still fully intact. This balance represents the social contract. It's the foundational idea that we willingly trade minor personal freedoms for collective security. This contract functions as an invisible architecture. It guarantees that emergency responders protect us and our property remains secure even when we aren't watching it. The chaotic vulnerability of Ryan's dream makes the predictable, mundane piece of his actual waking life feel far more valuable. The frustrating rules and daily obligations we endure are the necessary tax we pay to live in a functional, safe, and peaceful civilization.